Hi, thanks for coming to vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, I'll be pulling 3 cards for your energy today, 3 cards for your partner and or love interest's energy, and then 3 cards for your guys' combined energy. And then I'll pull an oracle at the end. So let's see what Spirit has for you today, Scorpio. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Right out. Okay, so I always just wait for Spirit to give out, pop out the first card, and that starts off your energy, Scorpio, and then I finish off the spread from the top of the deck from there. So there's your energy, your partner and or love interest, and then your guys' combined energy. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you, Scorpio. Okay, so the energies can be vice versa, but I read this side as your energy, Scorpio, and this other side is your partner or love interest. So for your side, you have the 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and 7 of Cups. Oh, okay. Let's see for your partner. Oh, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I'm just going to point out the 6, 6, 7, and the 8, 8 here. And then for your guys' combined energy, Scorpio, you guys have the Magician, Judgment, and 2 of Swords. Okay. So Scorpio, I'm going to start off here with your energy with the 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups. So with 6 of Swords, that's typically a necessary transition taking place, relocating and or moving, but it's necessary, and you're aware of it, and and then the 6 of Cups is it can be nostalgia, gifts, innocence, reunions. It can also be past life relationships or someone from your past. And then you also have the 7 of Cups here, which is too many choices or commitment issues. So I'm going to move on. It seems as if someone from your past, or a past life relationship, or someone from your past, or I feel like you're leaving a situation, possibly. You have a lot of choices here between, I think it's between 2 is what it is, Scorpio. You have a choice between 2, possibly. We'll see when I move on to the energy here. But you're kind of stuck between the past and moving forward. But I feel like you're going to move forward in the new situation and leave the past behind, possibly. But let's move on here. Your partner or love interest has the 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're over here stuck in your head and your emotions, and they're over here stuck in their emotions and focusing on work and their pentacle. Your partner or love interest here has the 8 of Cups, which is withdraw, retreat, moving on. It can be abandonment, walking away from the situation. They also have the 8 of Pentacles, which is enjoying their employment or mastering their craft, or just focusing on their career and their pentacle, and making money and going to work, basically, or whatever their hobby or craft is, but it's typically focusing on work and their career. And they have the King of Pentacles here, Scorpio, which is a solid, practical person. They're a good leader, a good investor, good with their money. They can be a little bit stubborn sometimes, but they're very practical. They're typically well in their own finances on their own, but they're solid financially on their own, which makes sense because they're here focusing on their pentacle and focusing on their finances. It's a possibility that this is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not necessarily, though, just a side note. But they're definitely, you know, a wise, solid, mature. They're a king, so they're focusing on their work. They're focusing on their pinnacle. But I think that they're getting tired of waiting around for this to come together, or for you to bring a cup of emotion. I think they're being stubborn. I don't know why they're not. I feel like they're holding their emotions back, because I don't see any. I mean, they're walking away over here with their emotions, Eight of Cups, or withdrawing, retreating. I think that they're more withdrawing and not giving them to you for whatever reason, possibly because you're already in a situationship. Like I mentioned, you have a choice between two, so I feel like you're in a situation. So they're holding back and not coming forward with any sort of emotions, or focusing on their pentacle, and they're getting, I don't know if they're getting ready to walk away, or if this is just them retreating and withdrawing, which I feel more strongly that they're just retreating and withdrawing their emotions, holding their emotions in, focusing on work. Whereas you have this two choices to make. So let's move on, Scorpio, to your guys' shared energy. You have the Magician, Judgment, and Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like the Magician is their energy. It could be yours, but I feel like this is their energy. They have, you know, all of the everything that they need to manifest this situation. I feel like this is actually, it could be a little bit of shared energy between the two of you. You both have everything you need to have this situation come into fruition. You both are both focusing on this. You both want this. You both have everything you need to manifest this. You're both trying to focus on this, and you both want the inspired action of creating this and having this reunion come to fruition, right? Six of Cups. Again, it's reunions, nostalgia, and I feel like that the Magician energy here between the two of you is really focusing on making that happen right now. And then the other shared energies here is Judgment and Two of Swords. So Two of Swords is time to compromise and make the decision, which I think is what's happening, is you're going to be making that decision. You're making the judgment call here, to pick between, you know, Two of Swords is like two choices, and then the Judgment is, I think you finally have clarity and decision, and or you've had a wake-up call, and realized what you really want. With all this Magician power, I feel like this is your energy, Scorpio, as far as the Two of Swords and making the judgment. And you both are sharing, you and your partner are sharing this Magician energy as far as having the desire and all the necessary things that you both need to come together and have these passions and desires come into fruition here. You both are trying to just focus on that right now, and turn this in, you know, these visions that you both are having and desires that you're both having into reality. So I think what's happening here is, Scorpio, you are stuck between two decisions here. Two of Swords, you are stuck between this other person and possibly a situation that you're already in. The Six of Cups, it could be a soulmate, or the partner that you're currently with. And I think that you have, like I said, the Two of Swords, a choice to make between two. You're going to be making that judgment call. Seven of Cups is just all the choices that you have to make here, and there's commitment. It's also commitment issues, which is you're in a commitment, and I think that's the issue here. But Six of Swords, ultimately your energy here is, you know that there's a necessary transition and you're going to be moving on. I don't think you're going to be staying in this current situation that you're in, even though you're having a lot of nostalgia thoughts about it. Nostalgic thoughts. I think you're going to be making that judgment call, because I think you ultimately want this King of Pentacles. I think your heart is over here with this King of Pentacles. I think you know that's ultimately who your person is and who your, this might be a soulmate that you're currently with, but they're not your long-term. I think this is more of like a, you know, that you don't always have to stay with your soulmate. You could have just been learning a lesson from them, right? The current partner. But this person that you want to be with, which is their energy over here, I think this person's energy is the, let's say, the third party or the other person that you ultimately want to be with. So Scorpio, I think that yeah, you're in a situation, whether it's a marriage, long-term relationship, situationship. You have a lot of choices to make here. You have two choices to make between this person and who you're currently with, but I think ultimately you're going to leave the past behind, the nostalgia, all the thoughts that you've been having, and you're going to move forward, and with what you have, you're just going to take what you have and move forward towards this ultimate. You're going to be making that, you know, choice between two, making the judgment call to move forward to your King of Pentacles. I think this is who you really ultimately want. I think this is where your heart is, and their heart's with you, and they're being extremely patient, working and focusing on their pentacle. But I think that they're just trying to, they're just withdrawing and retreating right now, but hopefully they're not getting close to that point of moving on. So both of you just are going to be pulling out this magician energy, this strong, creative, passionate desire to make this come into fruition here. So Scorpio, I'm going to pull an oracle and see if we can get any further clarification for you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. So you definitely have a choice between two right now. You're going to be making that decision. I ultimately feel like you're going to be moving on to the new, who is this King of Pentacles, who's patiently waiting for you. And they have a lot of cups and emotions. All this emotion sitting on this table. I don't think they're walking away from it, which they might be getting close to if they're tired of waiting. I think ultimately they're just holding on to all those cups, waiting to share them with you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Scorpio. Okay. Prosperity and abundance. I feel like you both are going to have prosperity and abundance once you come together. Once you get out of this situation, Scorpio, and come together with them, you're going to be prosperous and abundant. So that falls under the earth, grounding, and practical action, which I think you're going to need to get grounded. Your partner's already grounded, and then the practical action needs to take place to bring you both together for this prosperity and abundance together. So I'm going to read this message from the book. 9. Prosperity and abundance. Prosperity and abundance are not exactly the same things, and they may mean something different to each of us. Prosperity usually has to do with monetary success, but it can also mean the feeling of success and good fortune, which you can have even without money. Abundance means having enough of what you need, plus maybe a little bit more. Feeling as though you have prosperity and abundance is less about how much money you have than how you view your life. Remember to count your blessings instead of just the coins in your wallet. This card is a suggestion that you count your blessings. The universe is telling you that you have whatever you need and probably much of what you want. If you're asking about a project or goal of some kind, the answer is almost certainly yes. It will be a success, but mostly it is the symbol of what you already have and a reminder to appreciate it. So, Scorpio, I think it's just reminding you that it's okay to probably move on. with what you have and not worry about it, because you're gonna, if you've been having any worries about this, about all these choices that you're gonna make, Seven of Cups, too many choices and commitment issues, whether you're not going to have enough, worries whether you're going to be, stable or have enough. The Spirit just wants you to know that you're going to be you're going to have prosperity, and you're going to have abundance in this decision that you make. Don't feel like you're going to have lack because you're moving on, or you're not going to have enough because you're moving on. Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be prosperous and abundance in the situation. You're going to be just fine moving on your own. Obviously, you are the Magician as well as your other partner over here, but you both, have whatever you need to create what you want and turn your desires and passions into reality. So Scorpio, just remember that you have everything that you need. Focus on the future. Focus on this new path that you seem to want to move towards, with what seems like, you're making the judgment call, you're making the choice here, and ultimately I feel like you're going to move on over here to this King of Pentacles that your heart is desiring. So just in the meantime, remember to focus on knowing that Spirit wants you to know that no matter what, you're going to be prosperous and abundant, even in your own. So, Scorpio, I hope that you liked this message. I hope that it resonated with you. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up. It helps me know that you're liking the videos. Even further, please subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow. And again, it helps me know that you're liking and resonating with the videos. In the meantime, stay strong in this decision that you're making, because it's a tough decision between two, I think, but you're going to be making that judgment call, I think, to leave the past behind, possibly, and move on to this beautiful new, you're going to take the risk of moving on to this new beautiful possible beginning with this king that's been waiting so patiently over here for you. So Scorpio, again, thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.